These four pieces here are used for the hook and the eye, you might say, or the closure that are on pants. This is not the sew-on kind that you see. These are used in industry to create a better, secure hooking system at the front of the pants or on skirts. Now, what you have is, they have a name too, like a male and female on a snap. This would be the female, because this would receive the male hook to hold it in place. So it holds it in place like that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the male hook on the pants, and we're going to press it through. We're going to press it through the pants. Now this is a good reason, another good reason why we use the non-curl. A lot of times they'll put these hooks on in industry, and what happens is there's nothing there and the hook tears through the pants. See? But with that non-curl in it, it is very, very, very secure. Okay? So we want to put the hook in place. You want to make sure that it's lined up evenly. If it's off a little, it doesn't hurt, but we can get it straight by just merely taking it out and resetting it. So there's parallel. Then we put the backing on it, which is this piece. And I use two tools only because I use like a needle nose pliers, and I use a bent needle nose because I found that the bent one turns the hook back a little easier. And then I take the straight one and I mash it down. Now what usually happens when you mash it down, you mash the front down a little. All I do is come back and raise it up a little so it can get through. Now it's able to slide in there. You want to make sure it's down because the pressure from you sliding it in and out will cause it to break loose. Then I take and I line it up on the pants. Put a little chalk mark where it is. And then I put the other side straight through. Look at it again to see that it's not over too far or that it's not over far enough. And then I put the backing on it that'll hold it in place. And turn it over. Squishy there. Now the hook and eye is set. Now I want to turn the corners, close the waistband down, close the waistband down, and then close the back according to the size of the waist. Now this pants, the waistband is in two sections. The reason is, if you ever have to alter this pants, you just go in the back. You don't have to worry about the band. When you cut a band and it's all one piece, as in ladies' pants in so many cases, if you need to alter it and take it in, number one, you don't have a let out if you want to let it out. Take it in, you have to physically cut the band, or you have to take half of it off in order to get to the back seat. This way, it's easier. You'll see what I mean once I turn it back. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to work this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the waistband over. I'm going to line it up like so. Cut away a little excess. And I'm going to fold this corner back here. And I'm going to stitch this in straight parallel with the direction of the pants. Now this is what happens. Turn this inside out. Use a little pin, pull a little corner out, make it even. And I have the edge. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to sew the band down. And I'm going to stitch the edge. That's what we call stitching it in the ditch. I'm not going to stitch it all the way across. I'm going to stop it about there because I need to be able to flip the band inside out. This is to secure it and hold it down. As you can see there. Now I'm going to put a stitch in here, holding this part down to keep it from rolling out. Now I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to flip this back. Cut away this portion here so it's not too bulky when I turn it inside out. this inside out. Use my needle to pull it out. I always use a needle rather than a pin because a needle is stronger than the pin. Pin will bend on you, the needle won't. Now, if you use too thin a needle, you'll snap the needle in half. This way I turn it out. Now, every time I sew a waistband down like this, I don't start here and come this way. I always start at the front because the presser foot will move it, and I want to make sure it goes back this way rather than it comes too forward this way. So I just spin it around. And I just spin it from this way. Then I'm going to put top stitch to hold the fly down. Now feel free to draw you an outline mark so you'll know where it's running all the way down. Notice I still haven't used any pins. I use my 10-finger hand as 10 pins. And you want to keep it smooth, keep it from riding. When I get down this far, I'm going to zip the pants up. And I'm going to move the inner fly piece out of the way. And I'm going to make a nice curl around. Put a tack there to keep it from coming loose. Hook the pants up. Now I know that the waist on this pants should be 28, sorry. This is why this is open. So what I'm going to do is, now I have a measurement on my table. So I know where 28 is. Put a little mark here. Then I'm going to put a little mark here. And now, because this is open, I'm going to line up the seams. And by lining up the seams, I want to make sure that the seams line up through here. Feel free at any time to mark this line. I've been doing this so long, I just automatically know where it's supposed to go. But when you start out, put all the marking that will help you along the way. Notice how I keep moving the pants forward because I don't want it to drag on me. Turn it around. Always put a double stitch in your seat. One of the main things that happen on pants is they break in the seat. So a double stitch, it holds it a little more secure. Notice that we line the edge of the waistband up. Let's see if you can see that right there. And we'll flip the corners down. Get them out of my way. Stitch, hold them down. Same thing on this side. Now I can open my waistband, and if you'll notice, this inlet will allow me to let it out if the person got larger. Plus it's also easier access if I have to do something in the waist. Next, I'm just going to take this, turn it in. Finish putting my stitch across. That up so you can see it. Now you have the band complete. If I ever needed to alter the waist, I could go right in here. I could let it out almost 2 inches if the person got bigger. Or if they got smaller, I could open it right there. I wouldn't have to cut the band, and I could take it in more. The last thing I would do would be just to tack the loops down. That's what we're going to do.